Hello and welcome to the summit of Scafell Pike, the tallest mountain in England and one of the stopping points on the famous Three Peaks Challenge. But before we indulge you on the peak of this beautiful scenery, we've got to do a bit of packing. And last but not least, the essentials. It is 6 o'clock on departure day, and I am not a morning person. I don't know whose idea this was, but it's stupid. So I have got to go and get my car from the charging point. Man was not made to be up at this time in the morning. Okay, first up is we're going to go and pick up Ryan and meet Pace and the others at his house. See you on the other side. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We're 4 minutes away from Ryan's house. I don't know if you can hear, but my wipers have started making a very annoying noise.
I'm not sure how climbing's going to go because somebody's lost the map, mentioning no names.
I've got an app here called All My Trails.
Has it got the map on it? The mission begins. Yeah. You just wave at the police car.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, I know.
Oh god, nearly.
Oh, bless you. You think we should have a game of Russian roulette?
I said I wanted to be a penguin in reserve.
A quick pit stop.
Quick drive off. It's coming. Quick drive off.
Just leave him. We're here.
It's alright, Ryan. I'll drive us all the way here if you worry about the parking lot. Oh, nice massage. This is wonderful, isn't it?
Let me have a look in your eyes, son. Let me have a look in your eyes. Make sure you're alright to come to the club tonight.
I don't mind giving it up for you because you did drive and book everything. Because I'm nice. Ow. Oh, get on.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Nope, Narnia's not in there. Get that camera out of my face. Oh, come on, should we share this room? Because it's 4 hours down, oh god.
Have you ever lost brain cells listening to a conversation? Because I have to feel like I just did.
I have very frequently hanging out with these two.
Weather moves. Come on, let's go.
Weather moves is like, well, it's raining outside.
Hat or no hat?
Ed, are you not taking a coat?
No, we're going into the pub.
No, we're going into the pub. What secret?
Come on then, let's go.
Now we've made ourselves at home, we're gonna take a jaunt through the blizzard to get to the pub and have some din-dins. So let's see what the wool pack has to offer.
It still feels bad as well, that's all. Cumbrian.
There we go.
You can say Cumbrian if you want.
Come Brian.
Cheers, everybody.
You ready, sir?
Yes, I did.
So you wouldn't think I went.
Oh.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Go, go.
It's not pleasant, and it doesn't bode well for the journey up the peak tomorrow, but we'll just have to see what comes. We're gonna chill out, play some cards, and we'll check in tomorrow. See you then.
Right, then I.
Oh, I forgot to brush my teeth.
Jesus Christ!
Get out!
Don't know what to tell you.
Don't forget to spit! Shut the door and brush your teeth.
Bed. Get out. Get out.
Why can't I go in this bathroom?
Get out.
I think we went to bed at like 1 o'clock. I could have done with an extra bit of sleep, but somebody decided to have a shower super early, so I guess now is the time we're getting up. We've been told to expect minus 14 to minus 16, so that's going to be a challenge, but it seems to have cleared up compared to yesterday. Hopefully it's going to stay like this and we could even send the drones up and get some really cool shots, so let's see what happens. Stepping outside. Let's see what we're dealing with. It's not bad, is it?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It was cloudy earlier when I sent the drone up, but we're going to send it up again because the sun's come out, and
Look at that, man.
I think we're going to have fun. It's going to be a challenge, but we're going to have fun. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. There's snow falling. It's going to be really funny if I'm not in shot for that, isn't it?
Bless you.
Alright, here we go. It's Pace, come in here. You know, I was doing a nice piece to camera then and you ruined it.
Come on there.
Shotgun. Look who I've got behind me.
Hello.
At least we're not going very far.
Yeah. Pace could have a
That's
nice
true,
massage.
that's true. Oh dear, don't touch me.
We're ready to rock and roll. Scrapey brush. He's off the top of you. Scrapey. Oh, that's worth having.
It's all come off.
That's worth having, isn't it?
5 minutes away, it is the landscape suddenly came out of a forest that it transformed into. This is the sort of thing that people become photographers to do and to see, I think.
That was
so
amazing though,
we wouldn't have
because
got
as
very
you
far
came
if we'd
in round
stopped
there,
As soon as it opened out.
and it just opened.
yeah. We've made it to base camp, but I have noticed that the wind has picked up quite a bit. I've got a feeling it's going to be very blustery up at the top. Time to begin the climb. Oh look, it's a wild
Training for rock and fall.
So we've just started the ascent. It's a fairly steep hill actually already. It's not steep as steep hills go, but you know, I wasn't expecting it to be this. Snowdon was a lot shallower at this stage in the climb, so apparently we're looking forward to some scrambling at the top as well, so that should be its own little work of art. But look at this.
I can't read the map properly.
Thanks for that.
This isn't the way you're supposed to go. You're supposed to be this side of the barbed wire fence.
I'm considering breaking into the flapjack bites.
We're taking off some layers because it's boiling hot at this juncture. It's probably going to get colder as we go further up, but right now it's just not feasible to keep going with all those layers on, so we'll see. Currently we're traversing some fairly deep snowdrifts. Stray a little bit far to the right. You basically, the ground has gone way down, and so you kind of sink in and slip towards the waterfall. I don't want to speak too soon, but it seems as though the snow gives way to some rocks in a second, so it should make it slightly easier. In theory, at least. Wind's starting to pick up. I don't really know how high up we are, but we're parked where the lake is, so pretty far up. I definitely get why people said that Scafell was harder than Snowdon, even though it's not as tall. The thing is, it could be the snow covering everything, but there doesn't seem to be a path of any sort. There was a path out of the car park, and then that was it, basically. But thankfully, it's a nice, clear, sunny day. Oh, Christ almighty! But we can see people way off in front of us, so I mean, we just have to keep heading up, right? So,
Let's go. Well, there was no path though, was there? Because you walked up and there was just nothing. You couldn't go to the right because of the river, and you couldn't go left because it was literally like that, so you had no choice.
What? Right!
try and go for the rock.
Right, I don't know if we're
Hang on,
supposed to
wait.
do it.
Been on the go now. An hour and a half, I think. I've slipped over 3 times, caught all 3 of them on the drone. I'm out of water though. I've finished off all my water, which is not good. So future mountain treks, I think I need to bring more liquids. It's really starting to get tough. Unless I'm very much mistaken, I believe that is the summit.
Right, yeah, I believe it's that in the middle, and then there's 2 directions you can go. There's a lake on the other side of that as well.
Yeah. Oh goodness. It's like Lord of the Rings.
Funny. I know that seems like we went well off course there, but according to Google Maps, we are directly on top of the path.
Would anyone like a chicken satay?
I'm alright, chicken satay.
Yeah, they even come with little sticks.
Pit stop is over. Cooled down a lot. Because when I did Snowdon, I literally had a t-shirt and a hoodie, and that was pretty fine. But the cold sets in fairly quickly. So according to some climbers coming down, we've got about another hour and a half to go. So let's get a move on. I'll try that again without falling in the snow. Best get a move on.
I think it's a Hollowstone lot, and then that is going up towards Mickledore, and we're not. We're going this way, aren't we? That's Micklemore. That's that Micklemore. That's the most direct route. It's that. Aww.
The wind is just perishing. It's at the stage now where you have to stop for a little while for the cold to set in further down, but now you stop even for a second and the cold really starts to get to you. And the thing is, that is not even the peak. The peak of Scafell is hidden over the top. We've got a further trek to actually get to the summit. All right, next stop, summit of the mountain. Let's go. At the peak of Scafell. First person ever to do it, probably, wearing a Gale Platt jumper. So Gale's been up, Pat's been up. Who's next? Sam Dingle, Roy Cropper, who knows?
He's an independent, strong woman.
Start 3 more steps.
Go on, don't you got it?
1, 2, sorry.
Hey!
Congratulations, boys.
Hey, don't leave me hanging. Cabbage.
Some say that we are pawns, but
struggle, but it was it's well worth it, I think. Now we're heading back down, so beers today well earned, I think.
Run around in circles, live a life of solitude, till we find ourselves a partner, someone to relate to, then we'll slow down before we fall down. We got stars directing our fate, and we pray and it's not too late, 'cause we know we're falling from grace. Millennium.
Now that we're alone, viewers, and on the way down, I can share with you a little bit of anxiety that I've got, which is that literally every person that we spoke to about climbing Scafell said that going down is harder than coming up. We're going to see if our celebrations were a little premature, but the guidance we've had from everyone on the way down is to stick to the left. Jesus, I'm slipping and sliding every few feet here. Perhaps this is what they meant when they said the descent was more challenging than the climb. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, what a horrible path. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of it.
It's like walking through bloody marshmallows. Jesus. Okay.
It gets deep, it gets deep, it gets very deep.
Yeah. I've seen. Oh God. Right. Look how deep this bloody snow is. This is basically the path that we should have gone to get to the top if it was better conditions, but we couldn't even see it because of the snow. I don't think we were... Sorry, I've just watched Connor fall over. It's just lucky we didn't come up this way, because we probably wouldn't have made it even halfway up if we had to trudge through knee-deep snow just to get to the second path that we were heading to. Everybody in front of me is falling over, so it's just a matter of time until I do the same. You are warned.
Look at his leg.
On my leg.
What are you laughing at?
I don't know, but it's laughing back. So we're almost back at ground level, but the descent has been punishing. Like, we've fallen over God knows how many times in the snow. I've literally just slipped over and banged my knee. It really hurts. And the cow trousers, I have to censor that. The cow trousers are no more. Rest in peace, old friend. You gave your life so that others may climb mountains. See that? That's where we just were. Right, 6.5 hours, we did it, gents.
We did, yeah.
I was left hanging.
Don't worry, Ed. 6.5 hours.
There we go, thank you.
Alright.
I'm glad that was on video.
I've got you.
What was the climb like?
Oh goodness me, yeah, it was tough. It was very tough. Couldn't see the path on the way up, so we was a little bit like, we didn't know which way we were going, and we were just kind of improvising, but we actually weren't too far off the path anyway. So yeah, it worked out all good in the end, but it's hilarious coming back down. That was something else.